So this is it. This is the ultimate occasion, the biggest game. It is time to get that steely focus in the eyes. Things have bubbled up really nicely here. Now, for one of these teams, it is... Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories, have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back.
So, just who will seize their moment?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for the showpiece.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely intercepted. We're not going to make any further progress now. It's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. João Cancelo. Yamal. And that's aimed into the middle. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Gently done. That's an excellent interception. Ah, he's given it away. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. A chance to play it in. Not certainty about that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. Protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gets it away. Militao. There's a probing ball. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo looking for a run-up. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Yamal gently done. He can get clear. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Calmly anticipates. Lewandowski. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Well, the ball's come loose here. João Cancelo forwards and with intent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Yamal's cross. Rudiger. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. He's through, now is he in? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine challenge. João Cancelo. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde came forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Real chance! Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Mbappe. Araujo. Mbappe. Pedri. He thumps it clear. Referee's given a throw. And it's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Moved on forwards. De Jong. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's well done. It's a loose ball. And here's Ref, takes a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Brahim Diaz, and it's played forward. That has been cut short. Yamal, and here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Rafinha puts a cross in. Pedri, and it's Balde. Now it's Rafinha, showing good feet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rudiger wins the duel this time. And it's played in here. And that's been repelled. Eder Militao. Rudiger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Well, Danny's asking for trouble. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Kubasi. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Now it's De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? He has given that a lot back.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
João Cancelo. Kubasi. De Jong. How Kubasi aim forwards. Rudiger. Tchouaméni gently done. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Could be danger here. And that's been well dealt with. Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Yamal. De Jong forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Eder Militao tries to clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely feet. And the ball's come loose here. And they've got rid. Mbappe! Nice control. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good ball. Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudiger cuts it out. Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. De Jong laid into space. Rudiger gets it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Araujo. De Jong. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha floated through. That's a fabulous ball. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
They've played it short. De Jong plays it in. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rudiger. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. No, again there's no way through. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. Steaming on goalwards. Pedri. Rafinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's straight offside. Rafinha. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. He can run onto that. Chance here to counter. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. It's a physical challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Bellingham with the delivery. That was very necessary.
A heavy challenge.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Played into the middle. Brahim Diaz puts too much behind that. It's Olmo. He's through here. Yamal's cross. It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Brahim Diaz. Looking to break at pace. Now it's De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Pedri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Dani Olmo played out towards the right wing. He's got away. It's Lewandowski!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Eder Militao aim forwards. And it's played forward. Balde. Kubasi. Pedri. Araujo. Pau Kubasi, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger. Brahim Diaz tries a deft little ball. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Araujo. Kubasi. João Cancelo. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Dani Olmo, now he's off and running. Valverde. That's tidy. Kubasi gets it clear. That's been won straight back. That's very neat. And it's Diaz. Bellingham is onto this. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. De Jong. Yamal. Well time, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Searching pass he's played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That's good play. Climbs up big. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Lewandowski. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Araujo forwards and with intent. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Balde. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. And it's Olmo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Araujo gets over and intercepts. João Cancelo. João Cancelo. It's a good run down the right. Cross from Cancelo. Rudiger can get it clear. Get a throw in. Oh, that's nice. Yamal's cross. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Eder Militao. Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Succumbs to the pressure. Brahim Diaz. Lewandowski. It's a delicate pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Gently down. And the flag has stayed down. Well read, nice interception. João Cancelo. De Jong. And it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Played out wide. That's a cute ball. Balde makes the interception. And it's Diaz. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed in towards the centre. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's the chance to counter. Tchouaméni with the foul. Interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pau Kubasi, that's an imaginative pass. Well, played through for the wide man. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Out to the right. In into the middle. That's nice and simple for the keeper. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger shifted upfield. He's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. It's really well cleared. Valverde have it back and can go again. 2 minutes to be added on. Vinicius Junior, oh, good spread, laid back in. The most accurate pass. Yamal. Aim forwards. Well, that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Brahim Diaz. Played towards the other side. Vinicius Junior. The counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And it's Lewandowski. Does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. Yamal. Cross comes, gets his head on it! So what can they make of this? Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find the route back.
And we're up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Eder Militao tries to clear. Chouameni. Rudiger. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, gently done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Dani Olmo. And it's been played through. Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Araujo forwards and with intent. Balde. Kubasi. Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Oh, it's played into the area. There it is over the line. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. There to get it away. It's going to slip through. Araujo attempts a clearance. There are a few waiting for it. That's the throw. So who's he picking out? Over to the left. Nice touch. Can he deliver? Now it's Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe proves too strong. Yamal chips it through. That's a simple one for the keeper. Eder Militao. Pinged towards the front line. Balde. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Oh, he's been flattened there. Tchouameni. It's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Pedri. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Eder Militao can get it clear. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Driving forward. Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Lewandowski. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his track. It's Lewandowski! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pedri. It's a throw-in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. That looks a good ball through. João Cancelo shifted upfield.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Rudiger tries to clear. De Jong. Pedri.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Cross from Rafinha. Brahim Diaz gets rid without sophistication. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots! Yes!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafinha. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Rudiger. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rudiger. Chouameni, aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Al-Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Now it's Rafinha. He could be in here. Rafinha! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Up towards the front line. Cleared without complication. Eder Militao. Forward it goes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Big chance to get at them. Strong running down that left flank. Done delicately. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Keeper's got good distance on that. Valverde. Bellingham. Cross goes in there. Araujo tries to clear. Lewandowski gently done. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a measured ball. Now play for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. That is Diaz. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And here's Mbappe. And that has been cleared. They can counter here. Yamal forwards and with intent.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Decent chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Pedri. Up towards the flank. Looking to go deep. Eder Militao with the clearance. So here comes the substitution. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't told him. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Rafinha puts a cross in. Forwards. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. That's been won straight back. It's Bellingham.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Brahim Diaz. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Now here's the delivery. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Araujo. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Jong. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri picks one through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. That is lovely. Rafinha. Plenty waiting in the middle. Clipped into space. It's out for a goal kick. Chouameni. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Fran Garcia. Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior. De Jong do have a chance to counter here. Yamal. Rafinha. It's run loose here. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Eder Militao. It's Bellingham. found him in acres of space. Bellingham, and he shoots! Changes we have been expecting. And that has been cleared. Traoré. And here's Valverde. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Valverde just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Gavi made out to the left flank. Valde, now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Fran Garcia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's in space and looking for options. That's Valverde. In once more. Now Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. And it's Diaz. Oh, good ball! Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. Araujo gently done. Fran Garcia. Bellingham. Chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valverde. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. Fran Garcia powering forward here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chops to shoot! Oh, and again! And he's there to clear it.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Chouameni, and it's Garcia. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And they've got a throw. The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Rafinha. Nice one too, very nice. Eder Militao attempts a clearance.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for them.
He's caught him now, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. run down the left. Garcia crosses it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Gavi. He's shifting through the gears. Chance, surely! He has done it! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona all 2 up and into a position of real strength. Eder Militao, out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Lewandowski. De Jong. Could move up a gear here. Nicely intercepted. Eder Militao. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ball's gone out of play. Pedri, now he's got space here. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Eder Militao, aim forwards. Yamal. Proves too strong. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. In this now. Rafinha. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Now the cross. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot's on. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fran Garcia goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's neat. Nice physical challenge. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Could be danger here. And back to the keeper they go. Eder Militao. Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. Moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Martin. And it's played forward. Pedri. Into the last 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fran Garcia, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And it's Valverde. Rafinha with the slide tackle there. Rudiger. And here's Vinicius Junior. Plays it through. Fran Garcia. Firmly met. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham, and the shot! Koundé, Yamal, De Jong, Gavi. And here's Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. That could spell trouble. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Succumbs to the pressure. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Eder Militao. Alaba. Ambitious ball here. And it's hoisted clear. Araujo can get it clear. Here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Koundé cuts out the pass. Oh, this is a great position. 4 extra minutes added on. Pedri. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? Here's Yamal. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. With the clearance. It's Gavi. Mbappe. Fran Garcia. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Gavi. Yamal. Bellingham, head out towards the right wing. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He is shown a yellow card.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Al-Kubasi clears it away. Alaba plays it short. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And another try! Mbappe is flagged offside. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni, Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe, and here's Bellingham. Rafinha, Pedri, Koundé, Araujo shifted upfield. The final whistle and the end. The ultimate heartbreak. The prize dangled in their faces and was cruelly snatched away. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and